Hi, welcome to the Clark County School District's Junior Varsity Quiz Championship match. You know, Junior Varsity Quiz is a knowledge-based quiz bowl competition for middle school, junior high school students. We've got the best and the brightest of Clark County's middle school students matching wits today for the title Junior Varsity Quiz Champion. There were 32 middle and junior high school teams that competed in a one-day tournament, and these two teams earned a place in this championship match. So the winner of tonight's match will be the 2015-16 Junior Varsity Quiz Champion. Now, our Junior Varsity Quiz coaches work with the students week after week, putting in a lot of time and effort, making Junior Varsity Quiz the success that it is. Let's meet our coaches. For Becker Middle School, it's Nicole Poling. For Hyde Park Middle School, Robin Manning. Our judges, they are from the Kiwanis Club of Las Vegas and the Clark County School District. Kiwanis Club of Las Vegas, teachers from around the district also provided judges and moderators for the JVQ tournament. What do you say we meet our players, starting with Becker Middle School? We have Meredith Vitale. Hi, Meredith.
Hello.
Nice to see you. On your little card here, it says that you are an actor and you're going to be appearing in a production. What is that?
I'm going to be appearing in the Rainbow Company Children's Theater version of Bridge to Terabithia.
How cool is that?
It's really cool.
That's awesome. Congratulations and good luck here.
Thank you.
That's Meredith. We also want to meet 8th grader Amanda Chambers. Hi, Amanda.
Hi.
It says here that you have many siblings. How many do you have?
I have 5 sisters.
And where do you fall in there?
I'm the 3rd oldest.
So you're kind of in the middle?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're glad to have you here and good luck today.
Thank you.
Here's another 8th grader, Bryce McKay. Hey, Bryce.
Hey.
It says here that you've been attending some local events for many years. Which events do you go to all the time?
There's lots of them, like Pirate Fest or Renaissance Fairs, and they're like all over the states.
You like those things?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, keep on going and good luck here tonight. That's Bryce McKay. We also have Vanessa Alves Johnson. Hi, Vanessa.
Hello.
Nice to see you. It says here you can speak some languages other than English.
Yeah, most of my family from my mom's side is from Brazil, so I've learned a lot of Portuguese, and I can speak a little bit of German. I'm still working on the German, though.
Well, we're going to keep today's questions in English, though. Vanessa, welcome. Good luck. That's our team from Becker Middle School. Let's meet our other team from the championship. They're from Hyde Park Middle School. We start with 8th grader Isaac Garcia. Hi, Isaac.
Hello.
Nice to see you. It says here that you know what you want to do when you grow up.
Well, right now I do. So
okay.
That
could change, right?
And I know that I love photography, and I'm hoping to take pictures for big magazines like maybe National Geographic or Time magazine.
That's wonderful. Good luck with that, and good luck here tonight.
Thank you.
Here's Catherine Van Voorhees. Hi, Catherine.
Hi.
An 8th grader at Hyde Park. What are your favorite pets, Catherine?
I have 2 dogs. They're amazing.
What kind of dogs are they?
One of them is a mutt, and the other one is a cannon dog.
Okay, but they're always happy to see you, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, we're glad to see you here, and good luck. Here's Ishan Vakil. Hi, Ishan.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Good to see you again. Your bio card says that you are, if you go up your genealogy tree, there's somebody important up there.
Yes, I am.
And tell me who that is.
Emperors from India.
Wow. So we'll have to treat you royally. We'll do
not
the best we can. Ishan, good luck here tonight.
Thank you.
Glad to have you here. Here's 8th grader Sam Morgan. Hi, Sam.
Hi.
Nice to see you. It says here that you might be groggy on Monday mornings going to school because of something that keeps you up on Sunday nights. What is that?
The Walking Dead, the best show in the universe.
Well, apparently they're done for the season, so
Yeah, it's sad.
you'll be able to get up on time on Monday mornings for school.
Yeah.
Well, keep on enjoying that show, and we hope you enjoy our show tonight, Sam. That's our team from the Hyde Park Middle School. Now, students, one more reminder that the microphones will certainly hear what you have to say, but we need you to speak up loudly enough for our judges to hear you on the other side of the studio. Maybe this is an opportunity for you to go back to elementary school. You can use your playground voices here, boys and girls. Okay. You guys ready? Yeah. Let's get started with Junior Varsity Quiz. What literary device is used in this selection from a poem by Elizabeth T. Corbett? 3 wise old women were they who went to walk, and that will be Becker, Amanda.
Alliteration?
Yes. Next question. In the story of the blind men and the elephant, the man said the elephant was like a spear. What part of the pachyderm was the man touching? And that'll be Hyde Park. Ishan?
The leg.
No. Becker, Amanda?
The tusk.
Yes. Next question. Give the term for natural numbers whose only divisors are themselves, and that's Hyde Park, Ishan?
Prime numbers.
Yes. Next question. If the baseball batter hits a single, double, triple, and a home run in one game, it is called what? 4-word, and that'll be Becker, Bryce?
Perfect game.
No? What 4-word phrase? Ishan, Hyde Park?
Hitting a homer.
No, we were looking for hitting for the cycle. Next question. Recently, Syrian troops drove ISIS militants out of what ancient city? And that'll be Hyde Park, Ishan.
Palmyra.
Yes. Which American president lost a great deal of popularity among Cubans because of the failure of his attack on the Bay of Pigs? And that is Hyde Park, Sam.
John F. Kennedy.
Yes. Next question. October 4, 1957 was the day the space age started with the launching of, and that is Hyde Park, Ishan?
Sputnik.
Yes. The center of the pineapple industry in the United States is in what state? Becker, Bryce?
Hawaii.
Yes. Here's a math question. Ben is 9 years old. Sam is 7. Greg is 4. And Marvin is 8. What's the average age of these 4 children? Repeating, Ben is 9, Sam is 7, Greg is 4, and we'll go with Becker, Bryce?
7.
Yes. Name the ship that sailed from England in 1620, its passengers, and that's Hyde Park, Ishan?
The Mayflower.
Yes. Name the poet who wrote such poems as Spaghetti and Sarah Cynthia Sylvia Stout would not, well, you didn't let me finish, Hyde Park, Sam.
Shel Silverstein.
Of course, would not take the garbage out. Very good. Every creature of the sea owes its existence in the long run to teeming multitudes of microscopic plant and animal. Hyde Park, Bryce?
Plankton.
Yes. What country used the slogan, keep calm and carry on? And that is Hyde Park, Ishan.
The United Kingdom.
Yes. Which Polish astronomer revolutionized Hyde Park, Ishan?
Copernicus.
Yes. Name the financial guru responsible for the success of the Berkshire Hathaway Group. Warren Buffett, but you all knew that, right? Here's the next question. Which U.S. sports team has filed a lawsuit against its governing body accusing it of wage discrimination? Hyde Park, or make that Becker, Bryce?
Dallas Cowboys.
No? Hyde Park, Ishan.
The Washington Redskins.
No, it's the U.S. women's soccer team. Next question. There are 2 dates on the state flag of Utah. 1896 is the year it was admitted to the Union. 1847 is the year that what group of settlers? Hyde Park, Ishan.
The Mormons.
Yes. What are the self-contained parts of a musical composition called? When attending a performance, it's proper etiquette not to applaud between them. And that is Becker. Vanessa.
Sections.
No? Hyde Park, Ishan?
Acts.
No, they are movements. Next question. What name was given to the 1849 lode of silver discovered in northern Nevada? And that's Hyde Park, Ishan?
The Comstock lode.
Yes. What word beginning with the letter S as in Sam names the people of Nepal famed as mountaineering guides? Hyde Park, Ishan.
Sherpas.
Yes. In simpler days of our country's economy, when most Americans lived on farms, much trade involved the exchange of crops, such as corn or tobacco, for cloth, nails, sugars, or other goods. What term describes Hyde Park, Ishan?
Barter.
Yes. What modern state's panhandle was crossed Hyde Park, Ishan?
Oklahoma.
Yes. What title precedes William? Valiant. And that is Becker, Bryce?
Sir.
No. And Charming. Hyde Park, Ishan?
Prince.
Yes. Next question. The name of what reference source comes from the Greek words meaning a circle of knowledge? Hyde Park, Ishan?
Encyclopedia.
Yes. Next is a math question. If the fastest elevator in the world travels upward at 900 feet per minute, how many seconds does it take to reach the top of a 1,350 foot tall building? Repeating, fastest elevator in the world travels upward at 900 feet per minute. How many seconds does it take to reach the top of a 1,350-foot tall building? Almost as long as it took to try to get the answer. It's 90 seconds. You're all shocked, but you'll be fine. We get to take a break because we've reached the end of round 1. And after our first round, here's the score. Becker has 25 points to Hyde Park's 75. Anything can happen. Before we start our bonus round, we have some new players we'd like to introduce to you, starting with Becker, 8th grader Giovanni Munoz. Hi, Giovanni.
Hey.
It says here your favorite thing of all is computer coding. Is that right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, good luck with that and good luck here tonight. We have 3 new players for Hyde Park, starting with 8th grader Emily Chen. Hi, Emily. Glad you're here. It says you're not a fan of something, but I couldn't tell what that was.
Oh, it says I am a fan of AOT.
Oh, what's AOT?
AOT is Attack on Titan. It's like an anime.
Oh, okay. Well, good luck with that, and good luck here tonight. Here's 7th grader Dylan Patel. Hi, Dylan.
Hi.
You've traveled to India and Thailand.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We're just going to stay in the studio for the next few minutes, though. Good luck, Dylan. We're glad you're here. And we have 6th grader Lewis Wong. Hi, Lewis.
Hi.
Glad you're here. What's your favorite food?
Pie.
Yeah, you go. So you had fun on Pie Day, didn't you?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, well, let's get started with our bonus round. Name the poet who wrote Annabelle Lee, and that will be Becker. Amanda?
Edgar Allan Poe.
Yes. Now here's some bonus questions for Becker only. Answer the following associated with literature. First, give the full name of the pest of Klickitat Street, who's the younger sister of Beezus in a series of books by Beverly Cleary. Second, in what book do a child and a variety of animals live in the title Large Piece of Fruit, in which they float across the Atlantic Ocean to New York City? So you guys get to think about it amongst yourselves. If you're ready to answer, go right ahead.
May we speak?
Yeah, if you wish to. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yes,
Okay.
you guys converse.
Ramona and James and the Giant Peach.
Captain, your answers.
Ramona and James and the Giant Peach.
Yes, do we need the second name? We needed the full name, so you'll get some bonus points. It's Ramona Quimby, but you do get bonus points for James and the Giant Peach. Next is a question for both teams, not exactly a math question, so we won't repeat it, but name this mathematical theorem that states a squared, and that'll be Becker. Bryce?
Pythagorean theorem.
Yes, bonus questions now for Becker only. Answer the following math-related questions. First, the Pythagorean theorem can only be applied to triangles that contain this type of angle, which measures 90 degrees. And second, what property of triangles states that the sum of any 2 sides of a triangle must be greater than or equal to the length of the third side?
No.
Captain, your answers.
Right triangle and obtuse.
We get some bonus points? No? The judges are talking it over. So no bonus points. We were looking for right angle and also triangle inequality. So no bonus points, but we move on to this question for both teams. Name the leader who wrote Mein Kampf. And that will be Hyde Park. Ishan.
Adolf Hitler.
Yes, bonus questions now for Hyde Park only. Answer the following associated with Hitler's Germany. First, Hitler's military carried out what genocide during which over 10 million civilians were killed? Second, the entrance to what notorious extermination camp was inscribed with a German phrase that translates as "work makes you free"?
The Holocaust and Auschwitz.
Both are correct. You've got bonus points. Now this question for both teams. Name the artist who had hit songs with Edge of Glory and Born This Way, the latter of which, and that will be Becker. Meredith.
Lady Gaga.
Yes, bonus questions for Becker Middle School only. Answer the following associated with music. First, name the performer who had a controversial performance at Super Bowl 50. Second, name the artist that topped the country music charts with songs titled God Gave Me You, and Honeybee also is one of the 4 coaches on NBC's The Voice.
Blake Shelton.
Beyonce. Beyonce is the first one.
And Blake Shelton.
Blake Shelton? Yeah. Beyonce and Blake Shelton?
Both are correct. You've got bonus points. Now this for both teams. What name is given to the flow of electric charges? And that is Becker. Meredith?
Alternate current.
Judges? Of electric charges through wires. That's incorrect. Hyde Park, Ishan?
Electric current.
No, we were just looking for the word current. So no correct answer there. We move on to this question for both teams. In The Hobbit, what item does Gollum refer to as his, and that is Becker. Bryce?
A ring?
Yes. Bonus questions now for Becker only. Give an answer that includes the word ring. First, name the person who's in charge of a circus performance. Second, give the term for someone who's in charge of a group of criminals.
Ringleader?
Yeah.
Ringmaster.
Ringmaster and ringleader?
Both are correct. You've got bonus points. Now this question for both teams. During the Civil War, cannons and mortars were among the large caliber weapons collectively known by what name? Becker. Bryce?
Cannons?
No. Hyde Park, Ishan?
Artillery.
Yes. Bonus questions now for Hyde Park only. Answer the following about the Civil War. First, what are the last 6 words of the Gettysburg Address? Second, what 2 colors are sometimes used to represent the 2 sides that fought during the Civil War?
That shall never perish from this earth and blue and gray. That shall never perish from this earth and blue and gray.
Blue and gray is correct. Correct of the last 6 words is shall not perish from the earth. So some bonus points. And this question now for both teams. In the nursery rhyme, Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran down when the clock struck, and that is Becker. Bryce?
9.
No. Hyde Park, Lewis?
1.
Yes. Here's a bonus question, and it's for Hyde Park only. Answer the following associated with mice. First, what mouse is the title character of an E.B. White story? And second, the Mouse King appears in which Tchaikovsky ballet?
Stuart Little and the Nutcracker.
Both are correct. You got bonus points. Next, for both teams, a math question. If a square vacant lot has a linear path 30 yards long connecting 2 of its opposite corners, what is the area of the entire lot? Repeating, if a square vacant lot has a linear path 30 yards long connecting 2 of its opposite corners, what's the area of the entire lot? Hyde Park, Ishan?
450.
That's incorrect. We were looking. Oh, no, that's that. Whew. I didn't say the answer. I was close. I did repeat it, yes. Oh, I'm trying to be a good boy now. We were looking for 450 square yards. All right, we're out of time in our second round. After that second round, let's update the score. Becker has 70 points. Hyde Park still in the lead with 115. But in our speed round, really anything can happen. Before we get there, we have some new players we'd like you to meet. Starting with Becker Middle School, we have an 8th grader, Jeremy Mendez. Hi, Jeremy.
Hey.
Glad you could be here today. And also for Becker Middle School, 8th grader, Joie St. Clair. Hi, Joie. Hi. Nice to have you here. Good luck to you guys. And we have some new players for Hyde Park as well. First of all, Catherine is back. Nice to have you back. And 6th grader, Colin Jewell. Hi, Colin.
Hello.
Welcome to Junior Varsity Quiz Championship. And here's 8th grader, Emily Peng. Hi, Emily.
Hi.
Good luck to all of you guys. Let's get started with our speed round. Name the form of poetry that consists of 3 lines with 5, and that will be Becker. Amanda?
Haiku.
Yes. What unit of mass is abbreviated by the letters kg? And that will be Hyde Park. Ishan?
Kilogram.
Yes. Who is called the father of psychoanalysis? Hyde Park. Ishan?
Sigmund Freud.
Yes. How many justices are currently, and that'll be Hyde Park. Ishan?
9.
That's incorrect. On the U.S. Supreme Court, and it's Becker. Jeremy?
8.
Yes. What is the name of the ancient instrument for measuring time using light? Hyde Park. Ishan?
Sundial.
Yes. What professional sports championship trophy is called the Stanley Cup? Hyde Park. Ishan?
Ice hockey.
Yes. Identify the only metal that is a liquid And that is Becker. Bryce?
Gallium.
No, at room temperature. Hyde Park, Ishan.
Mercury.
Yes. Name the immortal literary character who exchanges his mother's cow. Becker. Bryce?
Jack.
Yeah, for a handful of beans. Name the biome which occurs above timberline and just south, and that'll be Hyde Park, Ishan.
Tundra.
Yes. What state was the setting for the novel To Kill a Mockingbird? Becker. Bryce?
Alabama.
Yes. What name's given to a celestial body whose tail always points? And that's Becker. Amanda?
Comet.
Yes. Tagalog is a language spoken in Ishan, Hyde Park?
The Philippines.
Yes. Now a math question, and we don't repeat here in the third round. What is 1 to the 5th power? And that is Hyde Park, Catherine.
1.
Yes. Reminiscent of a structure housing bees, name the kind of skin rash characterized by pale, and that'll be Becker. Joie?
Hives.
Yes. Name the 2 axes of the coordinate plane. Becker. Joie?
X and Y.
Judges? Yes, very good. Next question. Identify the English Quaker whose surname is contained in the official, and that'll be Hyde Park. Ishan.
Penn.
Will we take that? Okay. William Penn? Yes. Next question. Which country did Benito Mussolini rule? That's Hyde Park. Ishan.
Italy.
Yes. High tides basically occur on the part of the Earth that is closest to Becker. Bryce?
The moon.
Yes. Name the older TV show brought back for a 6th episode, and that is Becker. Bryce?
Full House.
No, brought a 6-episode miniseries that, we'll go ahead and check in with Hyde Park. Catherine?
X-Files?
Yes. What punctuation encloses material not essential to a sentence? Becker. Bryce?
Parentheses.
Yes. What zodiacal constellation is named for a creature from Greek mythology that's half man? Becker. Bryce?
Gemini.
No, half man, half horse, and that'll be Hyde Park. Catherine?
Sagittarius?
Yes. What has a person developed who has developed a resistance to infection by a specific pathogen? And that is Becker. Joie?
Immunity.
Yes. Name the only continent upon which there are no grasslands. Becker. Joie?
Antarctica.
Yes. What kind of marshals are directly associated with organizations such as Qantas, El Al, Lufthansa, and that'll be Hyde Park. Ishan.
Air marshals.
Yes. Okay, next question. In the metric system, 1,000th is to milli, as to 100th is Becker. Bryce?
Deci.
No. And that is Hyde Park. Catherine?
Centi?
Yes. The first nationally televised presidential candidate debate involved John Kennedy and that's Hyde Park. Ishan?
Nixon.
Yes. In Bridge to Terabithia, what kind of animal is Prince Terrian? Hyde Park. Ishan?
Horse.
No. Becker. Amanda?
Lion.
No, it's a dog. So next question. In what form of theatrical presentation is dramatic speech routinely sung? Hyde Park. Ishan?
Opera.
Yes. George Washington Carver's reputation is based largely on his promotion of peanuts, soybeans, and sweet potatoes as alternatives to what crop? Hyde Park. Ishan?
Corn.
No. And that's Becker. Joie?
Wheat.
No, it was cotton. Next question. What type of art, beginning with the letter S as in Sam, is a monochromatic rendering of the outline of a solid figure as cast by its, and that's Becker. Joie?
Sketch.
No, by its shadow. And that's Hyde Park. Emily?
Still life.
No, it is silhouette. We're out of questions. Let's find out who won. It turned into a competitive match, but our final score, Becker with 125 points. Hyde Park is our champion with 195 points. Congratulations to both teams. Now, we have some presentations we'd like to make to award some plaques. Howard Naylor is here from the Kiwanis Club of Las Vegas to present some plaques. Howard, take it away.
Thank you, Nate. Appreciate it very much. As the president of the Kiwanis Club of Las Vegas, it is a great pleasure to present to the semifinalists their winning plaque. And here we have for Hyde Park, the champions, their championship plaque.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's awesome.
And I have a few words I'd like to say to all of the Junior Varsity Quiz people here and all of you guys back there. 2 things to do when you get into high school. Number 1, go find the Varsity Quiz coach and sign up. Number 2, look for the Key Club advisor, because I'll guarantee you, if you want a great time over your high school career, you join a Key Club and do community service. My club sponsors 8 Key Clubs in the high schools. So please, take my advice. Varsity Quiz coach, Key Club advisor. Go for it. Congratulations to all of you.
Howard, that's excellent advice. Thank you to Howard and the Kiwanis Club. In fact, you know what? We're grateful to all the folks who make Junior Varsity Quiz a success. We're talking about the coaches, their teachers, all of the students themselves, their parents, and all of the volunteers. Also, a special thanks to everyone who assists in the administration of Junior Varsity Quiz. That includes the Kiwanis Club of Las Vegas, and a big shout out to Vegas PBS. Thanks for watching the Junior Varsity Quiz Championship, and we'll see you next time on Vegas PBS. Good night.